Welcome to the U.S. Citizenship Test Practice Quiz. What is the supreme law of the land? A. Constitution. B. Bill of Rights. C. Treaty of Paris. D. Declaration of Independence. The correct answer is A. Constitution. The Constitution is the supreme law because it establishes the framework for the U.S. government and protects citizens' rights. What did Martin Luther King, Jr. do? A. Invented the telephone. B. Fought for women's rights. C. Ended slavery. D. Led civil rights movement. The correct answer is D. Led civil rights movement. Martin Luther King, Jr. led the civil rights movement, advocating for equality through nonviolence. Name one state that borders Mexico. A. Arizona. B. California. C. New York. D. Washington. The correct answer is B. California. California borders Mexico, sharing economic and cultural ties. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? A. 13 amendments. B. 13 wars. C. 13 colonies. D. 13 states. The correct answer is C. 13 colonies. The flag's 13 stripes represent the original 13 colonies that formed the U.S. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? A. Issue driver's licenses. B. Issue marriage licenses. C. Conduct elections. D. Declare war. The correct answer is D. Declare war. The federal government can declare war, a power reserved to Congress under the Constitution. What are two cabinet-level positions? A. Secretary of State and Attorney General. B. Mayor and Governor. C. Senator and Representative. D. President and Vice President. The correct answer is A. Secretary of State and Attorney General. The Secretary of State and Attorney General are key cabinet roles, handling diplomacy and legal affairs. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? A. September 17, 1787. B. March 4, 1789. C. June 21, 1788. D. July 4, 1776. The correct answer is D. July 4, 1776. Adopted on July 4, 1776, the Declaration announced the 13 colonies' independence from British rule. Who wrote the Federalist Papers? A. George Washington. B. Benjamin Franklin. C. Thomas Jefferson. D. Alexander Hamilton. The correct answer is D. Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton co-wrote the Federalist Papers, promoting the Constitution's ratification. Who makes federal laws? A. Congress. B. Governors. C. President. D. Supreme Court. The correct answer is A. Congress. Congress, consisting of the Senate and House, creates federal laws that apply nationwide. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. A. Mexican-American War. B. War of 1812. C. World War II. D. Revolutionary War. The correct answer is C. World War II. World War II was a major 20th century conflict where the U.S. fought for global democracy. What is the name of the President of the United States now? A. Variable by election. B. Kamala Harris. C. Joe Biden. D. Donald Trump. The correct answer is A, variable by election. The current president's name changes with elections, leading the executive branch and nation. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? A, 4 years. B, 6 years. C, 2 years. D, 8 years. The correct answer is C, 2 years. Representatives serve 2-year terms, allowing frequent elections to reflect public opinion. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? A, Native Americans. B, Africans. C, Europeans. D, Asians. The correct answer is B, Africans. Africans were forcibly brought to America and enslaved, shaping the nation's history. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? A, Constitution was written. B, Civil War ended. C, Louisiana Purchase. D, Declaration was signed. The correct answer is A, Constitution was written. At the Constitutional Convention, delegates drafted the U.S. Constitution. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? A, Chuck Schumer. B, Mitch McConnell. C, Nancy Pelosi. D, variable by state. The correct answer is D, variable by state. Senators vary by state. For example, California's senators represent the state's interests in Congress. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? A, moon landing. B, Civil War ended. C, terrorist attacks. D, Great Depression. The correct answer is C, terrorist attacks. On September 11, 2001, terrorists attacked the U.S., targeting the World Trade Center and Pentagon. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? A, 21. B, 18. C, 25. D, 16. The correct answer is B, 18. Citizens must be 18 to vote for president, ensuring democratic participation. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? A, attend school. B, pay taxes. C, serve on a jury. D, obey laws. The correct answer is C, serve on a jury. Serving on a jury is a civic duty exclusive to U.S. citizens, ensuring fair trials. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. A, senators can vote. B, only men can vote. C, citizens 18 and older can vote. D, only property owners can vote. The correct answer is C, citizens 18 and older can vote. The 19th Amendment allows citizens 18 and older to vote, expanding suffrage to women. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? A, Woodrow Wilson. B, Franklin Roosevelt. C, John Kennedy. D, Dwight Eisenhower. The correct answer is B, Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt guided the U.S. through the Great Depression and World War II. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? A, public opinion. B, presidential elections. C, checks and balances. D, veto power. The correct answer is C, checks and balances. Checks and balances ensure each government branch can limit the others, preventing anyone from becoming too powerful. What is one power of the states? A, maintain armed forces. B, declare war. C, provide schooling. D, print money. The correct answer is C, provide schooling. States have the power to provide schooling, tailoring education to local needs. In what month do people vote for president? A. April. B. November. C. July. D. February. The correct answer is B. November. Presidential elections occur in November, aligning with the U.S. electoral process every 4 years. What is the rule of law? A. Only the president makes laws. B. Laws are optional. C. Only citizens follow laws. D. Everyone must follow the law. The correct answer is D. Everyone must follow the law. The rule of law means everyone, including government officials, must follow the same laws to ensure fairness. What is the economic system in the United States? A. Socialist economy. B. Capitalist economy. C. Communist economy. D. Feudal economy. The correct answer is B. Capitalist economy. The U.S. has a capitalist economy where businesses and individuals drive economic activity with minimal government control. What is one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States? A. Rio Grande. B. Hudson River. C. Colorado River. D. Mississippi River. The correct answer is D. Mississippi River. The Mississippi River is one of the longest, vital for transportation and commerce in the U.S. Name one branch or part of the government. A. Media. B. Citizens. C. Legislative. D. Corporations. The correct answer is C. Legislative. The legislative branch, one of 3, is responsible for making federal laws through Congress. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? A. Built railroads. B. Freed slaves in rebel states. C. Ended the Civil War. D. Declared war. The correct answer is B. Freed slaves in rebel states. The Emancipation Proclamation freed slaves in Confederate states, weakening their war effort. What does the judicial branch do? A. Executes laws. B. Makes laws. C. Vetoes laws. D. Interprets laws. The correct answer is D. Interprets laws. The judicial branch interprets laws, ensuring they align with the Constitution and resolve disputes. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. A. Inca. B. Viking. C. Cherokee. D. Maori. The correct answer is C. Cherokee. The Cherokee are a recognized Native American tribe with a significant history in the southeastern U.S. Why did the colonists fight the British? A. Religious freedom. B. Free trade. C. Land ownership. D. Taxation without representation. The correct answer is D. Taxation without representation. Colonists fought British rule over unfair taxes and lack of representation in Parliament. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. A. Halloween and Valentine's Day. B. Christmas and Easter. C. Thanksgiving and Independence Day. D. New Year's and Labor Day. The correct answer is C. Thanksgiving and Independence Day. Thanksgiving and Independence Day are major U.S. holidays, honoring history and gratitude. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? A. April 15th. B. March 1st. C. December 31st. D. July 4th. The correct answer is A. April 15th. Federal income tax forms are due by April 15th to comply with IRS regulations. What is one reason colonists came to America? A. Mine gold. B. Establish Spanish colonies. C. Religious freedom. D. Avoid world wars. The correct answer is C. Religious freedom. Many colonists sought religious freedom to practice their beliefs without persecution from European authorities. Who was the first President of the United States? A. George Washington. B. Abraham Lincoln. C. John Adams. D. Thomas Jefferson. The correct answer is A. George Washington. George Washington, the first president, set precedents for the role and unified the nation. Who signs bills to become laws? A. Vice President. B. Chief Justice. C. Speaker of the House. D. President. The correct answer is D. President. The President signs bills into law, finalizing the legislative process after congressional approval. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? A. Loyalty to the Constitution. B. Obey laws. C. Attend school. D. Pay taxes. The correct answer is A. Loyalty to the Constitution. Citizens promise loyalty to the Constitution, committing to uphold U.S. laws and values. What are the two major political parties in the United States? A. Democratic and Republican. B. Whig and Federalist. C. Green and Socialist. D. Republican and Libertarian. The correct answer is A. Democratic and Republican. The Democratic and Republican parties dominate U.S. politics, shaping national and local elections. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? A. Vice President. B. Senate Majority Leader. C. Speaker of the House. D. Chief Justice. The correct answer is A. Vice President. The Vice President assumes the presidency if the President cannot serve, ensuring government continuity. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? A. Indian Ocean. B. Atlantic Ocean. C. Pacific Ocean. D. Arctic Ocean. The correct answer is C. Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean borders the west coast, influencing climate and trade in states like California. What is one thing the Federalist Papers did? A. Started Civil War. B. Ended slavery. C. Supported Constitution. D. Declared independence. The correct answer is C. Supported Constitution. The Federalist Papers supported the Constitution's ratification by explaining its principles. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. A. Immigration. B. Taxation. C. Trade tariffs. D. Slavery. The correct answer is D. Slavery. Slavery was a central issue, as the South wanted to preserve it while the North opposed it. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? A. Declare war. B. Provide schooling. C. Maintain armed forces. D. Print money. The correct answer is B. Provide schooling. States provide schooling, managing education systems to meet local needs. When was the Constitution written? A. 1776. B. 1787. C. 1803. D. 1865. The correct answer is B. 1787. The Constitution was written in 1787, creating the U.S. government structure. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom to travel. C. Right to bear arms. D. Right to a trial. The correct answer is A. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech allows citizens to express opinions without government censorship, a core First Amendment right. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? A. Civil rights. B. Communism. C. Immigration. D. Trade. The correct answer is B. Communism. During the Cold War, the U.S. focused on containing communism to protect democratic values. Name one of the writers of the Federalist Papers. A. George Washington. B. Thomas Jefferson. C. Benjamin Franklin. D. Alexander Hamilton. The correct answer is D. Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton was a key writer of the Federalist Papers, advocating federalism. Who did the United States fight in World War II? A. Russia and China. B. Spain and Mexico. C. Britain and France. D. Japan, Germany, Italy. The correct answer is D. Japan, Germany, Italy. The U.S. fought Japan, Germany, and Italy in World War II to defeat Axis powers. Name one U.S. territory. A. California. B. Puerto Rico. C. Florida. D. Texas. The correct answer is B. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, governed by the U.S. but not a state. What are two ways Americans can participate in their democracy? A. Vote and volunteer. B. Work and travel. C. Pay taxes and drive. D. Study and protest. The correct answer is A. Vote and volunteer. Voting and volunteering are key ways citizens shape their government and communities. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? A. Steny Hoyer. B. Kevin McCarthy. C. Variable by term. D. Nancy Pelosi. The correct answer is C. Variable by term. The Speaker of the House, varying by term, leads the House and sets its legislative agenda. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? A. Governors and mayors. B. Supreme Court and Cabinet. C. Senate and House. D. President and Vice President. The correct answer is C. Senate and House. The Senate and House form Congress, with the Senate representing states equally and the House based on population. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? A. Wrote the Constitution. B. First President. C. Diplomat and inventor. D. Led the Civil War. The correct answer is C. Diplomat and inventor. Benjamin Franklin was a diplomat and inventor, known for experiments with electricity. What is the name of the national anthem? A. Star-Spangled Banner. B. America the Beautiful. C. Sweet Land of Liberty. D. God Bless America. The correct answer is A. Star-Spangled Banner. The Star-Spangled Banner is the national anthem, written by Francis Scott Key. Who is in charge of the executive branch? A. Senate Majority Leader. B. Speaker of the House. C. President. D. Chief Justice. The correct answer is C. President. The President leads the executive branch, enforcing laws and managing national affairs. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? A. 7. B. 13. C. 9. D. 11. The correct answer is C. 9. The Supreme Court has 9 justices to ensure impartial and thorough decision-making. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? A. Arms and trial. B. Life and liberty. C. Property and privacy. D. Speech and religion. The correct answer is B. Life and liberty. Life and liberty are unalienable rights, meaning they are inherent and cannot be taken away by the government. Who was the first president? A. Abraham Lincoln. B. Benjamin Franklin. C. Thomas Jefferson. D. George Washington. The correct answer is D. George Washington. George Washington was the first U.S. president, serving from 1789 to 1797. What did Susan B. Anthony do? A. Invented electricity. B. Led the Civil War. C. Wrote the Constitution. D. Fought for women's rights. The correct answer is D. Fought for women's rights. Susan B. Anthony fought for women's rights to vote, advancing gender equality. What is one reason colonists fought the British? A. Taxation without representation. B. Religious freedom. C. Land ownership. D. Free trade. The correct answer is A. Taxation without representation. Colonists fought over taxation without representation, demanding a voice in British laws. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? A. 4 years. B. 2 years. C. 8 years. D. 6 years. The correct answer is D. 6 years. Senators serve 6-year terms to provide stability and allow for long-term policy planning. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. A. Civil War. B. Revolutionary War. C. Vietnam War. D. World War I. The correct answer is A. Civil War. The Civil War in the 1860s was a major U.S. conflict over slavery and state rights. What is the political party of the president now? A. Independent. B. Variable by election. C. Democratic. D. Republican. The correct answer is B. Variable by election. The president's party, varying by election, influences their administration's direction. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? A. William Rehnquist. B. Variable by term. C. John Roberts. D. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. The correct answer is C. John Roberts. John Roberts, as Chief Justice, leads the Supreme Court and presides over major cases. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? A. Thomas Jefferson. B. John Adams. C. Benjamin Franklin. D. George Washington. The correct answer is A. Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson drafted the Declaration of Independence, articulating the colony's reasons for seeking freedom. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? A. President. B. Secretary of Defense. C. Governor. D. Speaker of the House. The correct answer is A. President. The President, as Commander-in-Chief, has authority over the military to ensure civilian control. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? A. Civil War. B. World War II. C. Vietnam War. D. Korean War. The correct answer is B. World War II. Eisenhower was a general in World War II, leading Allied forces before becoming president. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? A. Bill of Rights. B. Freedom Charter. C. Civil Rights Act. D. Legislative Code. The correct answer is A. Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights protects individual freedoms and limits government power, added to the Constitution in 1791. What is the capital of the United States? A. Boston. B. New York City. C. Philadelphia. D. Washington, D.C. The correct answer is D. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C., is the U.S. capital, hosting the federal government. Name one state that borders Canada. A. Florida. B. New York. C. California. D. Texas. The correct answer is B. New York. New York borders Canada, facilitating trade and cultural exchanges. When do we celebrate Independence Day? A. December 25th. B. January 1st. C. July 4th. D. November 11th. The correct answer is C. July 4th. Independence Day on July 4th celebrates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence. What is one power of the federal government? A. Print money. B. Provide schooling. C. Maintain armed forces. D. Declare war. The correct answer is A. Print money. The federal government prints money, controlling the national currency. Who is the father of our country? A. Abraham Lincoln. B. Thomas Jefferson. C. Benjamin Franklin. D. George Washington. The correct answer is D. George Washington. George Washington is called the father of our country for his foundational leadership. Name one right only for United States citizens. A. Freedom of religion. B. Right to a fair trial. C. Freedom of speech. D. Right to vote for president. The correct answer is D. Right to vote for president. Only U.S. citizens can vote for the president, a key right in shaping national leadership. If both the president and vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? A. Chief Justice. B. Secretary of State. C. Vice President. D. Speaker of the House. The correct answer is D. Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House is next in line after the Vice President to maintain leadership stability. Who vetoes bills? A. Governors. B. Congress. C. President. D. Supreme Court. The correct answer is C. President. The President can veto bills, rejecting them to check Congress's lawmaking power. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? A. Vote and volunteer. B. Study and protest. C. Work and travel. D. Pay taxes and drive. The correct answer is A. Vote and volunteer. Voting and volunteering allow citizens engage in democracy by influencing policy and community efforts. Name your U.S. representative. A. Paul Ryan. B. Variable by state. C. Kevin McCarthy. D. John Boehner. The correct answer is B. Variable by state. Your U.S. representative depends on your district, they advocate for local issues in Congress. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? A. We the people. B. United States. C. Liberty and justice. D. Supreme power. The correct answer is A. We the people. We the people reflects self-government, as it shows the Constitution derives its authority from the citizens. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? A. Only voters. B. All people of their state. C. Only federal employees. D. Only their city. The correct answer is B. All people of their state. Senators represent all people in their state, addressing statewide concerns in federal legislation. We elect a president for how many years? A. 4 years. B. 8 years. C. 6 years. D. 2 years. The correct answer is A. 4 years. Presidents serve 4-year terms, balancing leadership continuity with democratic accountability. Where is the Statue of Liberty located? A. Washington, D.C. B. Liberty Island. C. California. D. Florida. The correct answer is B. Liberty Island. The Statue of Liberty is on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, symbolizing freedom and democracy. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? A. Women's suffrage. B. Prohibition. C. Civil rights movement. D. Labor movement. The correct answer is C. Civil rights movement. The civil rights movement fought to end racial segregation and discrimination in the U.S. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? A. Older history. B. More taxes. C. Larger population. D. More senators. The correct answer is C. Larger population. States with larger populations, like California, have more representatives to reflect their size in Congress. How many U.S. senators are there? A. 50. B. 100. C. 9. D. 435. The correct answer is B. 100. There are 100 U.S. senators, 2 from each state, to ensure equal representation in Congress. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? A. Legislative Code. B. Civil Rights Act. C. Bill of Rights. D. Freedom Charter. The correct answer is C. Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments, protects individual liberties. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? A. Africans. B. American Indians. C. Asians. D. Europeans. The correct answer is B. American Indians. American Indians lived in the U.S. before European settlers, with diverse cultures. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? A. Freed the slaves. B. Led the Revolutionary War. C. Signed the Declaration. D. Wrote the Constitution. The correct answer is A. Freed the slaves. Abraham Lincoln freed slaves through the Emancipation Proclamation and preserved the Union. Who was president during World War I? A. Theodore Roosevelt. B. Woodrow Wilson. C. Harry Truman. D. Franklin Roosevelt. The correct answer is B. Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson led the U.S. during World War I, advocating for peace post-war. What does the President's cabinet do? A. Advises the President. B. Advises Congress. C. Interprets laws. D. Makes laws. The correct answer is A. Advises the President. The Cabinet advises the President on key issues like foreign policy and domestic programs. What is the highest court in the United States? A. Supreme Court. B. Federal Reserve. C. Congress. D. White House. The correct answer is A. Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court, making final rulings on constitutional and federal law issues. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? A. Florida. B. Alaska. C. Hawaii. D. Louisiana Purchase. The correct answer is D. Louisiana Purchase. The Louisiana Purchase in 1803 doubled U.S. territory, acquired from France. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? A. 100. B. 538. C. 435. D. 50. The correct answer is C. 435. The House has 435 voting members, allocated to states based on population size. What is the purpose of the Constitution? A. Free slaves. B. Declare war. C. End slavery. D. Establish government. The correct answer is D. Establish government. The Constitution establishes the government, defining its powers and protecting rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. A. War of 1812. B. Civil War. C. Revolutionary War. D. Spanish-American War. The correct answer is B. Civil War. The Civil War, also called the War between the States, divided the North and South. When must all men register for the Selective Service? A. At age 25. B. At age 16. C. At age 18. D. At age 21. The correct answer is C. At age 18. Men must register for Selective Service at age 18 to support national defense readiness. Who is the governor of your state now? A. Variable by state. B. Greg Abbott. C. Gavin Newsom. D. Ron DeSantis. The correct answer is A. Variable by state. Your state's governor varies, leading the state's executive branch and implementing state laws. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? A. Variable by election. B. Mike Pence. C. Nancy Pelosi. D. Kamala Harris. The correct answer is A. Variable by election. The Vice President's name changes with elections, assisting the President and presiding over the Senate. What is the capital of your state? A. Variable by state. B. Washington, D.C. C. Los Angeles. D. New York City. The correct answer is A. Variable by state. Your state's capital is the seat of state government, varying by state. Why does the flag have 50 stars? A. 50 colonies. B. 50 senators. C. 50 amendments. D. 50 states. The correct answer is D. 50 states. The 50 stars on the flag symbolize the 50 states of the United States. Thank you and good luck with your U.S. citizenship test preparation.